I'm Jamie Hooper with Remax Crest and the Home Advantage team, and today we're here to talk about 3 things that could crash the Greater Vancouver real estate market. But before we do that, I'd just like to remind you, if you get any value out of these videos, enjoy them at all, please just either click the thumbs up button, make a comment, or maybe even subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, as I was saying, we're going to talk about 3 things that could affect our market and even crash the Greater Vancouver market. So, the first thing is increasing inventories. Typically this time of year after the summer is when we see a lot more properties come back on the market. Summer's usually a bit of a slower time, and then after Labor Day we see things increase. This year's no different, and it appears to be even a little stronger. If you have a look behind us here at some of the increases in inventories since September 1st, we can see that we've got some pretty big increases here. I mean, West Vancouver's up 23%. East side of Vancouver is really interesting. The east side of Vancouver's inventory has increased 58% since September 1st. I mean, that is a staggering number. And there's a ton of new properties on the market. There are 126 brand new half duplexes on the east side for sale right now. And as you see the other numbers in there, North Van, which has had low inventory for it seems like forever now, is up 22% since the beginning. West Van, 23%. And then if we have a look at the next chart here about detached houses, big numbers are Ladner's up 24%. Not a big figure in Ladner because there's not a whole bunch of homes ever for sale there, but still in percentage up 24%. North Van, again, there's been a shortage of properties for sale in North Van forever. They're up 20% as well, and you can have a look at the rest of those numbers there. So rising inventories could slow this market down. And the other reason that the market's been kind of pushed up this year as we've gone along, it's not because sales have been so great, it's because inventories have been so low. And that's kept the market moving along fairly well up until May or so. So we're going to see if this rise in inventory slows the market down even more. The second thing that concerns me is pre-sale closings. And a pre-sale, for those of you that don't know what it is, it's buying a unit in a townhouse complex or a unit in a condo building 3 or 4 years before it's built. They were traditionally a great buy between 2000 and 2016, and since then they haven't been as great. What people would do is go in and buy a unit beforehand, put their $10,000 or $20,000 down 4 years away from the building closing, and a couple of years into it, or maybe 3 years into it, they would do what is an assignment sale, meaning that they would sell their contract to someone else, but they'd sell it for $75,000, $100,000 more and make themselves a profit before they ever even had to close on the property. But now an interesting problem's come up. The interest rates have been pretty low during all of that period, but what's happened now is we have a significant raising of interest rates. So anyone who bought 2 or 3 years ago at the lower, and assuming that when they closed they were going to get the lower rate, they've got a potential problem on their hand now. And what the potential problem is what we see behind here. So let's say you bought a pre-sale unit for $800,000 and you were lucky enough, you were going to put 20% down on this when you close, and it would have left you with a mortgage of $640,000 per month. Well, previously that would have cost you $2,300 a month to fund this mortgage. Well, it's now going to cost you $4,200 a month. Then when you add your maintenance of $400, taxes of a couple hundred a month, people aren't going to be able to qualify for these mortgages if they have to close on these, unless they're able to come up with the cash. Not everyone's going to be able to do that, and it could put some of these builders even in jeopardy if these people aren't able to close on them. So that's a big concern of mine. And the third one is mortgage renewals. And as we just spoke about before, if you purchased 5 years ago in the fall of 2018, and now your mortgage is coming up for renewal, let's say you got in at a 2% interest rate, and now the interest rate is somewhere 6.2%, 6.4%, something like that, even higher, some as high as 7%, your payments are going to go up about 60 or 70%. People will not be able to afford those payments, and they will also, some of them will be thinking, we better sell before it comes out and our mortgage comes up for renewal and we get ourselves in financial trouble. That will also cause more product on the market, slow the market down. So that's it. Those are my concerns and the things I think about at night. If you got any value out of this video, like I said, please click a thumbs up, make a comment, or subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll be back with another video for you soon.